We've curated outrageous battles, cunning conspiracies, life-saving discoveries, and cosmic wonders that'll rattle your sense of normal. Gather round, time travelers, for another stellar episode of Today in History. Prepare to have your imagination stretched as we highlight mind-blowing twists of fate, all sharing one date, 23rd February. Smash that subscribe button now, because once you see how wild the past can be, you'll want front row seats for tomorrow's epic roller coaster revelations. Number 20. On 23rd February 303, Roman Emperor Diocletian issued his first religious edict targeting Christian scriptures, churches, and clergy, sparking the Great Persecution, one of antiquity's fiercest crackdowns on the burgeoning faith. Number 19. On 23rd February 1455, the Gutenberg Bible was published in Mainz, revolutionizing mass communication through movable type printing, drastically reducing book costs, and fueling Europe's hunger for knowledge and literacy. Number 18. On 23rd February 1778, Prussian officer Friedrich von Steuben arrived at Valley Forge to train Continental troops, improving discipline and tactics, and transforming George Washington's soldiers into an efficient army. Number 17. On 23rd February 1820, Britain foiled the Cato Street Conspiracy, a radical plot to assassinate its entire cabinet. This audacious scheme's collapse led to trials, hangings, and political aftershocks nationwide. Number 16. On 23rd February 1836, the siege of the Alamo began in San Antonio, Texas, pitting a handful of Texan defenders against General Santa Anna's Mexican force in an epic standoff. Number 15. On 23rd February 1847, at the Battle of Buena Vista in northern Mexico, General Zachary Taylor's U.S. troops defeated Santa Anna's Mexican army, marking an engagement in the Mexican-American War. Number 14. On 23rd February 1854, the Orange Free State declared independence from Britain in southern Africa, creating a Boer-controlled republic whose history would feed future conflicts and shape regional power dynamics. Number 13. On 23rd February 1870, Mississippi was readmitted to the Union, becoming the 9th state rejoining after the Civil War. This act reactivated its representation, marking a milestone in Reconstruction-era politics. Number 12. On 23rd February 1883, Alabama passed the first antitrust law in the United States, pioneering legal efforts to curb monopolistic behavior and inspiring broader national legislation to protect competitive markets. Number 11. On 23rd February 1886, chemist Charles Martin Hall produced aluminum by electrolysis in Ohio, drastically cutting costs and launching the metal's widespread use from kitchen foil to critical aircraft components. Number 10. On 23rd February 1893, inventor Rudolf Diesel secured a patent for his compression ignition engine, sparking a transformative revolution in transportation and industry that propels trucks, ships, and power generators worldwide. Number 9. On 23rd February 1898, writer Émile Zola was imprisoned for libel in France after publishing his controversial J'accuse. Component placement, a blistering open letter condemning the government's handling of the Dreyfus affair. Number 8. On 23rd February 1903, Cuba leased Guantanamo Bay to the United States in perpetuity, establishing a U.S. naval base that still sparks geopolitical debate and ongoing diplomatic tensions across continents. Number 7. On 23rd February 1917, mass protests erupted in Petrograd, igniting the February Revolution that ultimately toppled Tsar Nicholas II and dramatically transformed Russia's entire monarchy into the short-lived provisional government. Number 6. On 23rd February 1927, the U.S. Congress established the Federal Radio Commission, pioneering regulation of this medium and paving the way for modern broadcast oversight by today's Federal Communications Commission. Number 5. On 23 February 1934, Leopold III ascended the Belgian throne after King Albert I's climbing accident. His reign soon faced the turbulence of World War II and divisive domestic politics. Number 4. On 23 February 1945, U.S. paratroopers and Filipino guerrillas stormed the Los Baños internment camp in the Philippines, rescuing over 2,000 civilians in one of World War II's raids. Number 3. On 23 February 1954, a groundbreaking mass polio vaccination began in Pittsburgh, using Jonas Salk's vaccine on school children and ushering in a public health triumph that drastically reduced polio worldwide. Number 2. On 23 February 1981, Lieutenant Colonel Antonio Tejero led an attempted coup in Spain, storming Parliament with armed Guardia civil officers and briefly threatening the newly restored democracy before surrendering. Number 1. On 23 February 1987, astronomers spotted supernova 1987A in the Large Magellanic Cloud, becoming the nearest observed supernova in 4 centuries and yielding data on cosmic explosions and star death. Thank you, travelers, for cruising through 23 February's jarring chain of historical hits. From cunning conspiracies to cosmic blasts, this date proves real life is stranger than fiction. If you thirst for more revelations, drop us a like, share this journey, and subscribe for daily time hops. Come back tomorrow for a juicier expedition into the unknown, where ordinary events meet extraordinary stories. Buckle up, the future of the past awaits.